In this episode, are you afraid to go to the bathroom at work? Well, this generation is just as afraid as you are.
And on the flip side, we give our prediction on who's going to win Song of the Year at the Grammys. And we have a great reminder for you on why nothing ever good happens at 2 a.m. in Atlantic City. Mike, hit the music.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. If you are this close to giving up, let me tell you, never back down, never give up. And those are strong words from the wise and powerful Nick A30. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. My name is Mike Gambito. Alongside with me is none other than my best friend and roommate for life, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, how's it hanging?
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never what? It's hanging great.
Yeah.
You know, winter just came out of nowhere. That really sucks.
I thought you were going to connect it with how's it hanging. So.
It's hanging cold.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And everybody tuned off the podcast.
Quickest episode we've ever had. No, I think doing fine. Hanging a little left, but that's a little personal. How are you?
Cage.
How are you? Yeah.
Yeah, I want it all.
What?
I'm singing Mr. Brightside.
Yes, I know.
Coming out of my cage, I've been doing.
How are you? How are things?
Gotta be down because I want it all. Well, Matt, kind of spoiled my my introduction to the show. We are recording at a later time than usually anticipated. I had to deal with some stuff, and I will wait until I share my segment because it will connect. But here we are.
It's ironic for sure.
It's so bad. So yes, we are here. We are live, ready to record. So Matt, let's get right into it, shall we? So work
sucks. I know.
I almost said whether that's Fifth Harmony or Blink 182. The bathroom. See how connected? The bathroom. The bathroom at work. Matt, how many steps does it take for you to get from your place of work, so your office, to the toilet?
All right, I'm gonna get out of my chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn the corner. 8, 9, 10, 11, 20.
20?
Yeah, a small office.
I think I could do it. Yeah, I think I could do it 15.
Okay.
Long step. How is it? How is the toilet?
It's
scale of 1 to 10.
The bathroom itself is like a 2.
Oh,
so here's it's a gender neutral bathroom. It's the only one we have in the office.
Oh.
And it's let's just say it's got urinals that you can't use.
It's a gender neutral bathroom and there's urinals in there.
Yeah, they're actually like covered up. They're covered up, I swear.
Oh man.
I don't think they work. That's the issue.
Gotcha.
Not that I can't use them. They physically don't work.
Gotcha.
It's a 2. How about yours?
Mine are nice. Mine have there's only three two urinals, 1 toilet, which honestly I would rather have 1 urinal and 2 toilets, because if somebody's going to number 2, that becomes a problem. And if you have to go, because there's only 1 set of bathroom in the building that I work in.
Yeah, that's tough.
So somebody's there, the door's locked. You're like, uh-oh, what am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Just go outside. Who knows? No.
Yep.
So, Matt, with that, we're getting many generations now of individuals working in the workplace. Gen Z is starting to move into that, correct? Yes.
Yes.
So there is a stat out there, according to a study by QS Supplies. 1 in 3 Gen Z workers are scared of using the office bathroom.
Why?
That number was 34%. A solid 11% say they never pooped at work. And in fact, 19% of employees across generations refuse to use the facilities at all. Breaking that down even more, almost half of female employees are too shy to use the office bathroom compared to only 19% of men. That's my stats.
That's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I have one more ridiculous stat.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Okay. The average company, I don't know how they got this. The average company loses about $2,833 per office worker every year on time spent on in the bathroom.
There's no way they know that. I need to see. I need to see the data. I have to see the data.
Receipts.
I don't want to see the results. Show me your Excel table. I don't have a single good reason why I wouldn't use the bathroom at work.
I think it's a nice break, honestly.
Yeah, it is. It in a weird. I mean, I don't like go out of my way to use the bathroom at work. Like, I'm not just gonna say, "Oh, break time, going to stand on the toilet." But yeah, I don't rush when I go to the bathroom at work.
Take your time because you're pooping on company time.
Yes, boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
I can understand from a Gen Z perspective that they have been on Zoom for most of their, let's just say, professional time. And what I mean professional time is probably about like from high school to college. So there is like a weird generational transition because many of them are like, oh yeah, like I'll do a remote job because I've done remote classes. But now we're faced with a situation now where employees want to return to work. Somebody said in the article by the New York Post by Ben Koss that they're literally scared shitless for this to happen.
Do they understand going to the bathroom is a necessity? It's a human thing that everybody does and everybody has to do, and the damage they're doing to their body as by not going to the bathroom. As someone that I don't even know if I've ever said this on the show, I have Crohn's disease. I have issues. Like, I need to use the bathroom when I need to use the bathroom, or else bad things happen. You can't just not use the restroom because you're scared. And I understand, you don't want to be looked at as like wasting time, but then don't waste time. Just use the restroom and get back to work.
So I found the reasons why employees are so toilet shy.
I can't wait.
59% say that a lack of privacy was the greatest concern among employees, followed by embarrassment about the smell, and then noise concerns. Let me tell you.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
That's I hand up. If I know somebody else is in there, I don't let it rip until they leave.
That's respectable. That's because you're a class act guy.
It's actually respect.
that is a sign of respect. And you're not just like, hey Jerry, watch this. So mine's also interesting where like the bathroom's not really separate from like our office area. They're all kind of together. So I can't really afford to be loud, or else like other people are sitting at their desk and I don't know if they would hear it, but like in my mind they could. So like I really got to be careful. So that is unfortunate.
The walls are very thin, I guess.
Walls are thin. Yeah. The smell thing too. You have to spray. You just got to spray regardless.
It's not a bad thing because like it's supposed to smell. And if it doesn't, then you probably need to go see a doctor.
Is that that can't be? Is that true?
No, that's not. It's funny because of science.
I was like, there's no way that's okay. That it has. That's. I just, on the record, I did not start drinking this bottle of wine tonight.
That was the first question I asked Matt. He had a whole bottle of wine and he was drinking it. I was like, did you just buy that?
It's been a night. Yeah. Can we also backtrack? Lack of privacy when they go to the bathroom? What's that all about? Like, there's no stalls?
Could you imagine the doors are wide open?
Yo, that would be wild.
Talk about work camaraderie improvement. How you hanging? See like your CEO like just letting it hang.
Yeah. Oh man, I have stories of that I can't share.
Oh gosh. So Matt, speaking of stories, what's the worst? I should say what's the worst, but what was the most awkward bathroom situation you've had at work?
Most awkward bathroom situation. I was an intern at my old job. I was probably a year, maybe a couple months out of college after graduation. It was before COVID. Okay. Yeah, actually, it was maybe a year after college. And the night before, I was at my buddy's house. A couple other interns. We were having a good Saturday night, and I had to be at work like really early Sunday, and I had like 45-minute drive. I woke up very hungover, and I drove to work. I had to help my boss do some packing for an event we had the next day. We're packing and we're at work, and I'm like, man, I don't feel good. It's not going to go well. So I had to excuse myself. And as I went to go in the bathroom, for some reason there was another male like supervisor, like higher up in the organization, also there walking out of the bathroom. I walked in, just yacked all in the toilet. I was like, please do not walk into this bathroom. He did not. Yeah, that's probably the most awkward. Just the fear of him walking in, having me yak hungover at work.
Mine was very recent and it wasn't as awkward, but like the guy recognized it as soon as I walked in. So I was at work a little earlier than like the general group comes into work. And the guy, I think he works for the grounds crew, like does like all the mowing or like all like the yard work and all that. So I usually walk into the bathroom like as soon as I get there because I got to go to the bathroom. And he was using the stall, but he didn't have the door closed.
Oh.
And so like you don't see it. Like there are some bathrooms like when you walk in, like you see the stall immediately. He like, you heard him. He's like, oh shit, sorry, man. Like I like just stepped out. I was like, you know what? I'll wait. I'll be fine. I can hold it.
Yeah. Closing the door, not closing the door at work is inexcusable.
That's a very alpha move.
I don't know if I would say that's alpha. I think that's more asshole than alpha.
That's all.
Unfortunate use of the word asshole there. I even like, so the bathroom at work is like one person goes in at a time, and I close the door, lock the door, and I still close the stall door.
Yeah.
Double protection, double safety,
double bag it.
Yeah, double.
God. And there's some people that say some people shouldn't have a podcast. Maybe us soon. Who knows?
Nah.
What I will say, there are organizations out there that there are bathrooms. There are more bathrooms than like, fortunately, Matt and I are in a place where there's only one set of a bathroom. There are some places that have multiple bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was one time I worked on the second floor and then there was only one bathroom on the fourth floor. And let me tell you, it was the most private and quietest place up there to poop.
Oh, man. My whole job, there's bathrooms all over the place.
Right.
There was a sports stadium. I used to take the elevator to go use the bathroom, to go take a shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. We were on like the first level. I would walk from like first base to home plate, take the elevator downstairs into the dugout suites, and they just used to use those then nobody went down there. It was great.
Yeah.
It used to take me probably in grand total from transportation included 20 minutes.
There you go.
It was great.
So there's definitely other options. Do it for your health and just be a gentleman or a gentle lady.
Yeah. And also, like, don't take advantage. Like, don't be sitting on the toilet for half an hour. Your feet go numb, like scrolling TikTok. That's not okay.
That is not okay.
Not okay. We'll slide on in the second half of the show. But before we do that, Mike, I have a surprise for you.
Lovely.
It's time for another funny business impromptu food review.
Woo!
Yep. So this time, we went grocery shopping right before this, and I may just start, if I see something, just buying it and just reviewing it on the podcast. So what we have today is potato chip. It's not just any potato chip. It's potato chip. Lay's Nashville hot chicken.
Whoa!
Limited time flavor. I don't know why I'm reading it. Yeah, LTF. One bite. Everyone knows the rules. Let's get the smell first.
Oh, sniff test.
Mm-hmm. It does smell like chicken. I don't smell a lot of spice.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. Whoa.
That's hot.
It's got a kick.
Okay. Yep. Second chip is always good.
It's weird. It tastes like chicken.
Really?
Yeah.
A potato chip tastes like chicken.
Like a very strong chicken flavor.
All right.
Good spice. I'm high on that. I'm going to give that like a 7.9.
Wow.
Oh, that's hot.
That's hot.
Oh, I don't have a drink. I'm out of wine. I'm out of wine.
No. Where's your like
Fine.
12 water bottles that are around that desk?
I actually just threw them all out. So I have a contact solution. That's probably not.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
No. All right, moving on. We're gonna do some community tickets. So I know we just did this recently. However, we have a submission, which I will not do right away.
Of course.
One of the wildest stories I've ever heard in my life, and it's we're gonna have to give some great advice because
Oh God.
it's a pickle. Yeah.
Oh boy.
But we will go some other ones first. First up, who do you guys think should win Grammy Song of the Year? Any song gets snubbed. So did you see the nominees?
I did not.
Let me tell you. I have them pulled up. Nominees for Song of the Year.
Okay.
I believe there's 8. First up, a bar song, Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
Everybody knows it. Next up, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Ah, okay.
Fortnite by Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone. Good Luck Babe, Chappell Roan.
Mm.
Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. People don't forget he's doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yep.
We have Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. And an interesting submission or nominee, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. That's got to be one of the worst nominees of all time for Grammy Song of the Year. Has to be.
This ain't Texas.
No, and please, Beyonce, don't come at us. Probably shouldn't have said that. So who do you think wins Song of the Year? Do you want me to give the nominees again?
I have a feeling. This is Grammy?
Grammy. Yep. Song of the Year.
I want to think Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish.
So I want everybody to close their eyes. Close your eyes. Imagine you're watching the Grammys this year. I think it's February.
Wait, if you're driving, keep them open.
Okay, yes. If you're driving.
Hopefully I saved everybody in time.
Yes, but close your eyes. Imagine you're watching the Grammys, sitting down. It's late. They're reading the nominees for Song of the Year. They are about to announce it, and they announce the winner. And they start playing the song. Everybody the winner gets up. They start playing in the background lightly, giving the hugs. If you choose all of the songs that were nominated, you can very clearly see Birds of a Feather playing in the background and Billie Eilish standing up and like that song was made for Grammy Song of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like it's so like I can just picture it in my head. Like they announce Birds of a Feather, it starts playing. It's a perfect song in the background.
Birds of a feather, we stick together.
It's such a good song.
I will say potentially by popularity, Sabrina Carpenter may take it.
So I think she's going to win New Artist of the Year, which I'm not quite sure how she's a new artist. Hasn't she been around for a while? Or I said this April, they might just ride the Taylor Swift train and give it the Fortnite.
I was thinking too, like a Chappell Roan, like somehow Chappell Roan kicks in.
Yeah, that's not her best song. Not her best song.
Unfortunately, Shabuzi as a good song as it is, I don't think it's Grammy hitting yet.
I thought you didn't like that song.
I've kind of liked it after a while now.
Okay, yeah. It's a banger. All right, so there we go. Birds of a Feather, the official Funny Business vote for Song of the Year.
Billie Eilish coming on the pod.
Yeah, I used to not be a Billie Eilish person. I like her stuff now. Very good. Hey guys, I'm getting married this weekend. What last minute necessary wedding props do I need?
Do we know if it's guy or girl?
Like who asked this question?
Yes.
It is a girl.
Okay, but I will offer this to the guys. Find something to do while you wait.
Okay.
Like deck of cards, some very sober beer pong, Mario Kart.
Yep. Fortnite.
Fortnite with the boys.
Did you see they announced OG Fortnite's coming back
man.
permanently? That's a good one. I was thinking more so like photo props. Need some good photo props. Like it'd be hilarious, you know how people have like faces to have like fat heads, but like baby fat heads of you both.
Of being a baby.
Yeah, like the bride and groom baby fat heads. Be kind of funny.
Sunglasses.
Props, sunglasses. Yep. Comfortable shoes to change into when you start to dance.
Ooh. Money gun.
Yeah. But actually, you flip it, you give it to the people in the crowd. They shoot
Yeah.
money at you, and then you pick it up and take it home.
Screw the dollar dance. It's just the money dance. Like just start throwing money at us.
Yes. Yeah. What next one? What should I do if I'm going bald?
I think Rogain's making a comeback with some of the commercials.
Yep. All right. So
I will say, hang on.
Yeah, I have a story, but go ahead.
Yes, I know that's how it came up. Not gonna lie, I know quite a bit of people now that are bald.
That doesn't make me feel any better. So the person, first of all, whoever submitted this, who I know you are, rude. So I had an incident where I was filmed at work. I was taking photos of an event, a small event. News cameras were there. And for some reason, the news camera guy, he felt obligated to film me taking photos. That I'm in the video twice. That made the local news, and I'm just taking photos. The first one is just a close-up of my face. Looks beautiful.
You looked great.
Yeah. The second one was not flattering. It was the camera was behind me, and I was taking a photo, and there was a noticeable looking bald spot in the back of my head.
And I will say, I didn't even recognize it was you until you pointed it out. So
right, but you saw the bald spot.
No,
it was a bald spot.
You didn't. I didn't say anything about a bald spot.
I'm saying it was a bald spot. It's a problem. So now I have two. Oh, and then to make it worse, 2 hours later, I'm watching YouTube. The first ad that pops up, Rogaine. And April was asleep at this point, so I'm by myself. I'm like, what the f***? Are you kidding me? How is this happening? So I have two scenarios of how I do going forward. So they say wearing a hat a lot can cause baldness. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to roll with it in this. I've been wearing a hat a lot recently over the summer. I said I was going to be a hat guy. So I could take two ways. I never wear a hat again in my life, or I just always wear a hat now and then just kind of let it happen.
Just embrace getting older.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be an attractive bald man.
It's not the bald that makes it attractive. It's the man who's bald that makes it attractive.
That's
Put that on a t-shirt.
I will take your word for it.
Bald, 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 bald.
Next up, this is a sad one. How do I cope with being a Jets fan? I don't know.
You don't.
You don't. You just
That's
find a new
persona.
Team. Yeah, just find a new team. It's not worth it.
Literally, yeah, that's how you cope. Just find a new team.
A disaster. This one is for myself specifically. The question is, how them new Hot Wheels going?
Yeah, how them new Hot Wheels going?
So I did get a new car. The car came in earlier than expected. It's beautiful. I woke up about 36 hours after getting the car. I went to go to church, and there was bird shit all over it. So I'm gonna take that as good luck.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going good so far.
Does it smell nice?
It smells beautiful.
Oh
yeah. It's a hybrid. So like when I go to turn it on,
doesn't even make a noise.
It doesn't even make a noise. Like the first couple times when I turned it on, I was like, oh, it's broke. Oh my god. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's incredible.
My key's in there. Is it in? Is it on?
Yeah, it's incredible. Next one. In honor of Dave Portnoy's diss track, which is Zach Bryan. Oh. If you two were forced to write a diss track about each other, whose would be better? This is a great question.
I think I'm at a fair disadvantage because Matt, I think, is writing about me in the next under 12 months.
Yeah. I know one thing I'm definitely saying. Good thing, by the way.
I don't even want to know.
No, you're not going to. Yeah. But I'm not writing like a diss track against you.
I think it would be fun in all good conscience if we know it was for fun.
If we know it's a fun and nothing's off the table.
Yes. Like there was the one time Matt snapped me a little flirty little snap and I didn't realize that it was not meant for me.
Nope.
I replied back. I was like, what? He goes, well, I forgot. Because I saved the chat after. And I
think it was when I was talking with April.
He's like, he said, I hate myself. I'm going to go jump off a bridge now.
Yeah.
I replied back.
What does that have to do with the
wheezing.
diss track?
I don't know. I want to put in there like Matt, know who you snapping, or else you be rapping.
Yep, I would win the diss track.
Yeah, oh, shut it. No.
Yeah, I think I would win.
No.
We'll find out one day.
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
Let's have some fun. That's ChatGPT to give me a diss track about Matt.
Okay, and I'm going to go on ChatGPT, and what are you typing exactly?
Give me a diss track about Matt that lasts for about 10 seconds.
All right, well, hold on. Let ChatGPT know that the diss track lasts 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
All right, here we go. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Well, mine is give me an intro beat. So this is intro beat. Yo, listen up. Let me drop this fact. It's all about a guy we know named Matt. Always talking, but he can't keep track. While we're moving forward, he's stuck in the back.
Okay. I said, write a diss track about Mike that last 10 seconds. Yo, Mike, you think you're fly, but you're barely a breeze. Acting all tough, but you're weak at the knees. Talk a big game, but got nothing to show. You're a low budget star at a one-man show.
Oh.
That's an insult to me. One-man show. Damn.
Deuces.
All right, last one. Crazy story.
Matt told me that like he messaged me at like 10 o'clock at night saying we're doing community ticket. I got the best story ever. So
I got it randomly from someone. This is a true story.
Pins and needles.
The story goes, a friend convinced me to go to Atlantic City on a random Thursday night. After some convincing, we ended up going to AC. We were there for a while, and I ended up meeting this guy. We ended up making out on the casino floor at 2 a.m.
Okay.
We exchanged numbers, and nothing else happened. The next day, after not hearing from him, my friend and I started stalking. All we had was his phone number.
Okay.
I didn't have his last name. After Googling the phone number, we ended up finding name and address. After doing some further digging, turns out he lied about his age, which he said he was 30 and is actually close to 50, married, and has children. I'm horrified that this happened, but also extremely pissed off at him. I have his phone number and address. What should I do? And should I reach out to the wife to let her know? Crazy
Holy
story.
Shit.
Yeah. So a lot to unpack here. As far as I know, it wasn't confirmed in the message, but they have not been like talking afterwards.
Okay.
So should they reach out?
How old is said individual?
I think around our age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know what this person does? This 50-year-old?
No. But the
Okay.
message did also say that he said he was there for work. We don't know what that work is.
Okay. Oh man.
I think there's a very, very I think there's one thing you have to do. One thing you have to do.
Yeah.
You send him a Christmas card. Yep.
A Bud Light poster Christmas card.
Yeah. Just a Christmas card that just says like thinking of you, XOXO.
I think you should start signing him up for like random cat facts and somehow get him on like sign him up via text messages for like random cat facts or like random infidelity facts.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I don't even know if that exists, but
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
We'll make it exist.
Yeah.
Also sign them up for like every political ad ever in like different states, like Montana.
Yeah.
Let them get updates on who's running for the governor of Montana. Also, it'd be cool if you could like reach out to like the casino and be like, hey, an incident happened.
Get the cameras
and get like a photo of you guys like macking on the casino floor and just send it in the mail.
And they haven't talked since, correct?
They have not talked since. No. So on a more serious note, should they actually like reach out to the wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to. Like, she has a right to know. You're pissed off. Like he's who knows how many other times this has happened with him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you never know because it could happen more than once. Her situation might not be the only time this individual's ever done it before. Does this person
Also,
have a lot of money? They find out?
The man?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you could extort them. It's not a good option, but it's an option.
You only met, I'm assuming, through a dating app?
No, they met at the casino.
They met at the casino.
Yeah, craps table, we'll say.
Oh, craps. um, yeah. I don't know. You could either hit the high road and not ever interact with it again, or like totally mess up his life and teach him a lesson.
Yeah. Which is tough because, like, I'm sure you don't want to ruin the person's life, but however, he's also ruining his family's lives by doing this.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, just further proving the point, nothing good happens in Atlantic City at 2 a.m.
Nope.
on a Thursday. Best of luck.
Yeah.
Let us know what happens. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Shit.
Crazy times. That was Community Take It.
Holy crap. Okay. All right. Wow. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Yeah.
What is your advice for the good people, the coworkers of the funny business world, if we haven't offered already good advice?
I mean, that's probably the deepest advice we've ever offered. Well, Mike, I think I say this every time of year, and I think you give me shit for it every time of year, but guess what? I don't give a shit.
And that concludes another episode. And until the next time,
What do you think I'm going to say?
all.
What do you think I'm going to say?
Go on.
Yeah. Make sure you plan ahead those Christmas presents.
Uh-huh.
Yep. You got a budget. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's fine. That's fine. But if you do celebrate, if you plan on buying gifts for loved ones, family members, friends, Secret Santa at work, you gotta spread out the funds so it's not all crammed into one. And just start looking. It's gonna be here before we know it. Thanksgiving's gonna be by like that. And before you know it, we'll be into 2025 watching Birds of a Feather win Song of the Year at the Grammys.
Heck yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anything else?
Nah, that's you. Anything else for you?
No, I'm all good. So until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.